This time on Low Boost, we put an RW carbon front splitter on a BMW M2. Hit the intro.
So my friend Ryan has a beautiful blue N55 BMW M2 that he just got an RW carbon front splitter. We're going to put it on today and let you guys know how it goes, but this thing is going to totally change the front of the car. I love the bumper of the BMW M2, but I think adding a front splitter to really any car really adds so much more aggressive looks in the front, and this splitter is definitely going to do that. So let's see how this goes.
My buddy Ryan wants to put this spoiler on his car, but he really wanted to use me just for my QuickJacks. I know he's going to get a set for himself. These things are fantastic. It lifts the car about 2 feet off the ground. Really safe to work underneath. I'm going to put a link in the description below because you can get these on Amazon. So I'm telling you right now, it is worth every single penny. So make sure you guys check out the link at the description below to QuickJacks. If you're into any kind of sports car, racing, drag racing, tuning your car. Yes, can I help you?
Do you think, what's her name?
LS projects, custom resto mods, or anything involved in cars, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. I have over 60 videos in my library currently, and I'm adding more every single week around all the builds that I do with my dad and some of my friends. So make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. This episode is brought to you by Extreme Powerhouse. Whether you have an Audi, a BMW, a Ford Mustang, check them out. They have a lot of great performance parts, and if you guys go on their website and use my coupon code LOWBOOST, you'll get access to some extra special discounts. So make sure you guys visit them, and the next time you buy a performance part, make sure it's with Extreme Powerhouse and use the coupon code LOWBOOST, all one word. How's it look?
Looks really good. Pretty good quality, and they got all the 3M tape right on it.
Oh man, that's pretty. "3M tape, huh?
And then on the back, we got all the screws for the bottom of the part.
Yep, that'll go right underneath. Sweet.
So we're taking off all the bolts that hold the bumper on from the bottom.
There's really not that many of them. And it looks like there's a few push clips that we'll have to use a screwdriver for, or some tongs or something to get them off, but. There are some push pins that you're gonna have to get out on the tabs on a lot of these BMWs. So you gotta get a tool like this. I'll put a link in the description below to one similar to this, but this really helps get the push pins off and without breaking them, because if you break them, you gotta go to the dealer to get them. You can't just get some, so.
All right, so all the tabs are out and all the screws and bolts. So what I'm gonna do, we're gonna do here is just gonna clean it with Windex just to make sure that everything is, all surfaces are nice, because it does have 3M tape that you're gonna put on, so just make sure it's a clean surface that you're gonna be mounting it to.
So here's a little breakdown of how everything came on. The thing looks fantastic, but the hardware that it came with is not the best. It comes with these little screws that actually kind of go in, but they barely even get into the car where you really need to do it. So I'll show you guys what we did. So here you can see it goes in there. It goes in there and directly lines up all the way through. And then you have your tabs here that can go back in. And those actually did a really good job of holding it. But these I don't trust. We had it up for just for a second and it kind of fell down. And so I don't really trust it too much. So what I did was I took two of those
and I took about 3 washers, and I literally drilled right into the bottom of the car, but I made sure that it was only about a ½ an inch through. Now this hole here, there was already a hole there for it. I'm not totally sure what they had it for, maybe with some other things, but did not come with this hardware. I took 2 of those and drilled directly into the bumper, and with the washers it spaced it so it doesn't poke out up here. But because doing that before, when I pulled down on this was kind of sagging a little bit because it's cold in my garage right now, and especially if you're gonna be driving outside in the cold with this, the 3M tape does not really work as well as it should. So by pulling this down, I was like, oh, we got a little bit of flex here. And especially with, you know, if you're gonna be moving and going faster, if something hits it, it could push it down and potentially knock it off. So drilling these 2 holes, one there and one here, this thing is on here really good. So that's not there's no instructions that came with this, and that's not really what it looks like it was initially designed to do, but it definitely made it stronger and it's gonna hold up a lot better. So this thing looks fantastic. RW Carbon does a great job. The quality is amazing on this. You can get them right on their website, and you know, installation was really easy. It was simple. It just, you know, just the tips and drilling up into the bottom of the bumper. You're never going to see it, but it's going to hold better. This thing is going to get smashed up at some point. You know, it's going to get hit stuff, or the wind just pushing it down could loosen it up. So it's definitely not going to go anywhere now. So make sure you guys do that.
Ryan also has a rear splitter from RW Carbon as well. It looks awesome. The splitter looks even better in the sunlight. If you guys want to be cheap, I got this one for 250 bucks on Amazon. I'll put the link in the description below. You can definitely tell it's at least an inch or 2 wider.
Oh yeah.
A few inches.
When you put them next to each other, even in the front, it's so much. I can tell yours is lower though.
Mine is lower, yeah. You can definitely tell
when you go from behind,
the springs. You can definitely tell with the side profile too. If you look, like there.
Yep. Now you're totally right.
And then the lowering springs there.
I do wish mine was a little.
I only did mine for performance purposes. I actually don't like it to be too low because I didn't want to bottom out on everything. Overall, the installation on this front splitter really wasn't that hard at all. It didn't take that much time. We were just BSing for most of it and just kind of hanging out. But the fit and finish of this thing is fantastic. The quality is really high quality carbon. It's lightweight. I mean, a thing might not even weigh 3 pounds. So it's really easy to go on. If you could see here, you could just see the fine lines as the camera just kind of focuses in. You could see the carbon there. It's so pretty, and in the sunlight it really pops in the front. Mine definitely, I just, you know, rattle canned it black. Definitely does not look nearly as good as this. It's definitely worth the extra bucks to get if you're into that carbon look. Also, I really wanted to see the difference between my M235 and his M2. So we got the opportunity to switch each other's cars so he could really understand the power difference with going full bolt-on with his car, and I could really feel the difference in stiffness and handling with the M2 comparatively to my car. So stay tuned and subscribe for a future video going into a rundown between these 2 cars.
Yeah, Ken did a great job. We've been here for probably a couple hours, but we probably could have got it done a lot sooner than that. We were just talking, catching up. But he did a great job. The fit and finish is awesome. Really appreciate it, Ken. Looking forward to seeing this video. Everybody, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't. Get your friends to watch the video as well as subscribe to Ken's channel. Thanks, Ken.
So let me know what you guys think about Ryan's M2 and his RW Carbon front splitter. I'll put a link for that in the description below. Thank you guys very much, and I'll catch you in the next one.